Hello, Yu-Gi-Oh players. How are you today? We are here with Alistair Albans.
Yeah.
Albans. He is considered a Yu-Gi-Oh pro, or a very good Yu-Gi-Oh player in this game. So, how did you get into Yu-Gi-Oh?
I got into Yu-Gi-Oh probably the same way most people did back in 2004, I think, or maybe 2003, when they first dropped Legend of Blue Eyes and the starter decks. I think I started playing when Metal Raiders came out. As a kid, everybody watched the TV show. I'm only 21 years old. I turned 22 in March.
Yes, there is.
I look a lot older, but I started about the same time everybody else. I think we're all grown up by now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I went to in Baltimore. I was living. I went to Spencer Gifts in the Inner Harbor. And I think I was with my mom and maybe my grandma, and we were just out on. And I saw the Kaiba and Yugi starter decks, and I bought. I think I bought the Yugi one. And yeah, that's how it all started.
So, what was your first event you topped, or major event?
First event. I think it was 2010. I topped YCS Indy. I've been playing for like probably a little over a year and a half, like actually going to YCS or SJCs back then. But yeah, that was my first one. The Frog FTK deck had come out, and I practiced with it a bunch, and I finally got a top with it.
What deck do you play now?
Right. For this event, I played Chaos Dragons, but as most good players do, I don't think I like to group myself. Like, I don't like to call myself like a certain deck player. Like, I just play whatever will help me win. I like winning the most. That's the most fun thing to me. So I play whatever helps me win. I played Chaos Dragons for this event. The event before that, Indy, a couple weeks ago, 3 weeks ago maybe, I topped with Agents, and I lost to Agents in the Swiss rounds of this, and then there's a bunch of Agents in top, so that's pretty neat. I like to think I had some influence on that, and hopefully I did. I like to see the people doing well with it. I think that's really awesome.
What do you think about the game? Well, you've been playing for how many years?
Now, I think I started in late 2008 in the Teledad format, so that'd be about 4 years now.
Well, how has the game changed over these 4 years?
The game has changed.
In your opinion?
I don't know. Back then, it's half-half, because like you don't necessarily die as much or as early as you did back then, but you do, like, maybe you get locked down really early, quicker than you did back then, so it might be the same thing. I don't really think it's got necessarily any faster or slower. Teledad was a really fast deck, and the decks after that killed you really quickly with Dark Strike Fighter and did that whole thing. Then there were X-Sabers after that, which also killed you really quickly, so I honestly don't think it's changed much. Right before the Teledad format, and before Dark Arm Return and all that stuff, the game was a lot slower, and you had a lot more turns to do things, but I don't think it's changed too much in the last 4 years.
So, besides this Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, what do you do?
What do I do? I live in New York City right now. For fun and for money, I do music production stuff, actually hip-hop music production, and I do stuff on the side. I also sell cards and stuff like that along with friends. I live with Shane Scurry. He's an old Yu-Gi-Oh pro. He just got back into the game. He topped the last 3 YCSs. He almost topped this one. He started off 6-0. And we just, do a lot of things. I just enjoy life, really. That's basically my main focus.
Do you have a girlfriend?
I don't have a girlfriend currently. The last girlfriend I had was probably a couple of years ago now.
Wow.
But I have girls that I talk to and stuff like that. I'm not really like getting into serious stuff.
So, is there anything else you want to say?
Is there anything else I want to say? About what exactly?
You have a YouTube channel?
I do have a YouTube channel. I just started one maybe a couple months ago now. I don't really have very many videos, but I plan to put a bunch of them up. Well, I always say that I plan to do these things, but I never really do, because it takes a lot of time to listen to it.
So what's the channel name?
Alistair ARG, I think. Alistair ARG, one word, capital ARG. I'm not sure that matters, but Alistair ARG is my channel name. I have a contest going up that I'm giving away a bunch of free foreign cards that people like. I'm gonna host games on Dueling Network. I'm playing like old formats, like Goat format, and like the Shining Darkness format with or before Shining Darkness, like with the quick draw deck, that stuff. And I think if I'll play like one game per person, and if that person beats me in the game, they can like pick out a card from a list, and I'll just mail it to you. They might have to pay shipping or something like that, but that seems fair. They're not cheap cards. They're very good.
Now, many people consider you a Yu-Gi-Oh pro. What comes to your mind when you say, "Oh, that's Alistair. He's a Yu-Gi-Oh pro"?
I'm really flattered by that kind of thing usually, because like since I have like I said, I enjoy winning more than anything else, so not saying that I'll do it at any cost, like cheating or sharking or anything like that, even though some people like to accuse that even without any real proof. But okay, so like when people look at me as like a pro player, or like they look up to me or something like that, it just makes me really proud. Like all the work that I put in, like by playing these last 4 years, it like kind of pays off. So there's not many really prizes in Yu-Gi-Oh, so like the main motivation is just, I don't know, maybe inspiring people. We're all here to have fun, I guess, at the end of the day. So I guess that is, it makes me really happy.
All right. Well, thanks for doing this video with me.
No problem.